Aloha, my name is John Kempf and I'm the founder of Jerf Life, and this is a tutorial video on how to make a perfect pour over. This is video part one. We're just going to cover the equipment that you're going to need. So I've got some stuff laid out for you here. The first thing is you're going to need a carafe, a device for you to hold the coffee as it's brewing. You need a filter to go on top of the carafe, and depending on the type that you get, they often include a filter. There's multiple types of filters that you can use. The first here that comes with this carafe, and this is about a 25-ounce carafe, and that's about 3 cups of coffee. This metal filter, it's a stainless steel filter, comes with it. It's reusable. You can just wash it out with a little soap and water after you're done using it, and it works pretty well. The next thing you're going to need is a gooseneck kettle. Gooseneck refers to the pouring spout here, and the flow rate is very slow and even with the gooseneck, so it's very nice for having a controlled flow for the pour over. You can get the ones with the thermometer here in the top. I highly recommend that. That is very important to get the water temperature just right, which we'll talk about later. This is an electric kettle, so you can just flip the on-off switch here and it will take it all the way to boiling and then automatically shut it off for you. It's very fast, very convenient. But you can also get a stovetop kettle if you prefer that. The next thing you want to get is a burr grinder. You can get an electric one or a manual one, but the key is to get a burr grinder. A burr grinder crushes the bean versus a blade that cuts the bean. That actually takes away from the aroma and flavor of the bean, so you preferably want to crush it and not cut it. The burr grinders will crush the bean for you and give you that best cup of coffee. So this is an electric burr grinder. It's very convenient, again, to have an electric version. You just put the beans right in the top, and then you can adjust from fine to medium to coarse on a scale here for the type of bean that you want. And then it has a little container here to catch. This is a manual burr grinder, just another example here. The nice thing about the manual grinder is it's very lightweight and portable. You can travel with this very easily. And you can see in there it has a ceramic burr grinder that crushes the bean down into the little catcher here, and you can adjust by spinning the grinder the coarseness of the beans that way. So it does take longer, it's a little more effort to actually hand crank, but again, you have the convenience of taking this with you to go if you're like us and you like to have coffee even when you're traveling. So you can get the manual or the electric for the burr grinder. And then we have filtered water. Very, very important to make sure that you have high quality water, because it actually changes the consistency of the coffee as the end result. This, and what I prefer, is reverse osmosis filtered water, and it just has a very, very velvety, soft palate to it, if you will, and it goes really, really good with your coffee. So very, very important to make sure that you get high quality water if you want a high quality cup of coffee. And then the last thing you need are your beans. We always recommend, like I said, that you want 100% organic, pesticide-free coffee beans, and you want them to be roasted as freshly as possible. Ideally, you're consuming your fresh roasted beans within around 2 weeks to get the ideal flavor, aroma, and nutritional benefits. So I have right here a Jerf Life Peruvian medium roast. This is one of our sample bags. This was just roasted last week. So I'm just gonna tear this guy open. Take a whiff. Oh, there we go, guys. I'll see you in video number 2, where we actually go through the process and procedure of making your perfect pour over.